MOOP Officer Tait.
MOOP Officer Jones.
For the MOOP report.
MOOP is matter. It's matter out of place. It's a matter that matters for the entire human race.
MOOP Officer Tait here with Anna Mazzetti from City of Monash. Thanks very much for getting us down here to do MOOP Patrol.
The first year we had this festival, our bins were overflowing. So we didn't realise how many people were going to come to the festival. So we had to bring in a whole new management plan for this festival. We've worked really hard to get the systems in place. And as you can see, we have wonderful bins. We're really proud of these stickers. We've tried to make them really clear and clean, so we don't need any translations. Everyone can see what item goes in what bin, and we've tried to choose items that specifically are at festivals as opposed to at home. But at the same time, we're hoping to educate not only people at the festival where to put their items, but what they can do with their items at home.
MOOP Officer Jones here with Sandy Shu from the City of Monash. Sandy, what is it that you do for the city?
I'm as a Chinese community education officer for recycling.
Yes.
So I go to my Chinese community to let them know how to do the right things, put the right things in the right bins.
Yes, the right things in the right place. Have you seen much improvement then?
Oh yes, I think we have a lot of improvement. Yeah, we found a lot of young kids, especially for the young kids in our council, they're getting more educated, and they know which bins to go. Yeah, even better than parents.
Yeah.
So
it's really good, and obviously it's a clear reflection of the work that you're doing with the community. Yeah. You're educating them.
We also have some games, like giving some rubbish props to them, like for example, for the paper magazine, which bins they are going to put, we'll bring the bins there. So if they put in the right place, or if they put in the wrong place, we'll let them know why it's wrong and then which bins actually it's going to be.
Fantastic.
Have you heard the word MOOP before?
You have heard of MOOP.
Now, we use MOOP to mean a special thing. It means matter out of place.
M-O-O-P.
Now, another name for a lot of the things that end up as MOOP is litter. So what is litter, do you think?
It's when you throw rubbish on the floor.
Ah.
Yes. So when rubbish is thrown on the floor, is it in the right place?
No.
It's in the wrong place.
What's the right place for litter?
In the bin.
Yes, it is. Now, do you think you can see any MOOP around here?
Yes.
Okay, show us where the MOOP is.
Cigarette butts, the worst kind of MOOP. Well done, thank you. Thank you.
Our next big frontier is organics. So we're doing our recycling really well. We're we're the top recyclers in the state, Monash, so we're really proud of that. Yeah. About 40 to 50% of our rubbish is food waste. So we've got a program called the Compost Revolution, where we're trying to encourage people to worm farm and compost at home.
Yeah, great.
And also hopefully just avoid waste in the first place. And we're trying to encourage people to perhaps buy less. When we entertain, we like to have lots of food because that's about being hospitable, but sometimes I think we kind of overdo it and a lot ends up in the bin. So one of the things we're really excited about, and I know you are too,
yes.
Is we've got organics, which I'd like to show you. We're collecting organics in the back of our stalls.
MOOP Officer Tait here with
Michelle
and
Alex
from All Environmental Concepts. These guys are actually documenting trader waste.
Our main concern really is diverting the food. Because there are a few stalls here that have sugarcane, that creates a lot of amount of food waste. So we're capturing all of that, and then it'll go off to K&S and be made into fertilisers and composts.
There's also a tricky aspect of the coconut waste in that it's covered in plastic. How have you been dealing with that?
Unwrapping the coconut, the plastic wrap off the coconuts. No, but the worst one is, unfortunately with K&S, they can't take skewers. So therefore, when it comes to the chicken, we're actually pulling the chicken off the skewers.
Right.
Yeah.
So they can take the chicken but not the skewers. It's not 2 steps forward, 1 step back, but every time you crack open and find a solution for something, another thing comes up to give you another fresh challenge for next time.
Absolutely, absolutely.
The biggest contaminant issue is around the organics today, because KS don't accept any contamination.
And we've got quite a number of different bins here.
We do, yes.
We've got organic.
We have got organics, yes.
Recycling.
We have recycling and obviously just normal producible waste.
Yep.
And general litter. The other thing we offer, which I didn't mention, we've also got wastewater, and we also have oil, cooking oil for the end of the day as well.
Oh, that's fantastic. That's really good.
We sort of try to cover every base.
You've had to do a little bit of sorting of trash that probably ends up in the recycling bin.
Yep, absolutely.
But is there much of that sorting?
The recycling's actually not too bad. We're still finding there's a lot of skewers, meat skewers and things like that go into the recycling because people think that you can recycle wood. The absolute worst thing we've got are these coconuts. Yep. And the problem with the coconuts is, one, our litter grabs won't grab them, and two, they're wrapped in plastic. So we have to spend the day unravelling the plastic off them so we can stick them to organics. There's obviously a bit of work behind all this.
Yeah, exactly. So it doesn't just look after itself.
No,
you know?
not at all.
Yeah.
Not at all. But I know at the moment the volume I'll have for the recyclable is more than my general waste. Last year with the organics, we had 18 bins and filled about 2/3 of them in the whole 12 hours that we're here. Today we've pretty much filled them all in about 4 hours, and we're going to take them back to our transfer station. They're going to get sent to the green facilities.
Yeah, we were told that last year the sugarcane ended up in just general waste.
Absolutely,
and this year's an improvement.
Yeah, there's a massive improvement on that.
Have you been to this festival before?
Yes, we come every year, practically. It's been quite clean. Yes. Cleaning, like cleaners going around with bins and stuff, so it seems to be cleaner.
Is that inspiring?
Very.
It is inspiring.
Makes us come here every year.
Fantastic.
Have you heard of the phrase stormwater before, madam?
I have, yes.
Yes. And what does it mean to you?
Stormwater, that's when all the water and the rubbish goes down the drains and it goes into the oceans and... Absolutely. Yes.
Do you have a particular item of MOOP, a particular species of MOOP, shall I say, that rankles most with you? Is there
Probably plastic bags.
How will you decide which bin to put that in?
This is general rubbish, this is recycle.
Fantastic. Yeah. And so, what are these that you've got here in your hand?
It's rubbish. Maybe.
Rubbish? I think that's a very good call.
All right.
Yes.
Rubbish?
Very good, sir. Thank you. Thank you. Do you know what the other bin is?
Recycling.
What is it?
Recycling.
Recycling. So, what kinds of things go in the recycling bin?
Bottles.
Bottles.
Cans. Paper.
Paper. You guys are really clever. Now over into here.
Put in the bin. Put in the bin.
Yeah! Congratulations. More MOOP in its right place.
We are first Hartwell Scout Group, and we are the first Chinese Scout Group in Victoria.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah, so Scouts does a lot of outdoor activities, and one of our main aims is to protect the environment. When we go to a place, we always leave no rubbish. Occasionally there is also the Clean Up Australia Day, and we'll organise for Scout groups to go out and clean parks.
Nicole, your mother has just given me this most delicious drink. Can you tell me what's in it?
It's sugarcane, ice, and it's got some of this kumquat little fruit thing.
So council have been working hard to help the stall holders get all of their waste into the right bins. Yeah. This sugarcane that you're using to make the drink, once you've finished with that, there's quite a lot of waste. Where do you think that needs to end up?
Last year it was going into just the normal sort of bins, and that's not the right thing to do. That should go in the organic waste.
Fantastic. Great stories happening here at the Monash Chinese New Year Festival, and thank you so much for talking to us.
Thank you.